Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we're diving into a groundbreaking development in the world of financial intelligence. A London-based AI and market intelligence company, Permutable, has just launched an innovative product that could revolutionize how financial institutions track economic narratives. Stay tuned as we explore the details of the Global Macro Sentiment Indices and what it means for investors worldwide. Permutable, a London-based artificial intelligence and market intelligence company, today announced the launch of its Global Macro Sentiment Indices, a new artificial intelligence native macro intelligence product designed to help financial institutions track economic narratives before they are reflected in official data, forecasts, or market pricing. The Global Macro Sentiment Indices are a suite of point-in-time macro sentiment indicators that transform global news flow into structured, machine-readable signals across inflation, growth, monetary policy, fiscal policy, trade, labor markets, financial markets, foreign exchange vulnerability, shocks, and geopolitical risk. Built for institutional investors, hedge funds, asset managers, banks, economists, systematic researchers, data science teams, and risk professionals, the Global Macro Sentiment Indices provide a new way to monitor how macroeconomic pressure is forming across developed, emerging, and frontier markets. The product spans 95 countries, more than 70 macro indicators, 250,000 curated sources, and over 80 languages, giving users a systematic view of economic narratives across local and international information sources. Macro investors have always faced a timing problem, said Wilson Chan, founder and chief executive officer of Permutable. The economy often starts changing before official data confirms it. Inflation pressure, policy credibility, foreign exchange stress, and political risk first appear in the language of markets, policymakers, and local reporting. With our Global Macro Sentiment Indices, we are applying artificial intelligence to one of the hardest problems in financial intelligence, turning unstructured global information into structured, transparent, and point-in-time macro data. This is not about replacing human judgment. It is about giving investment and risk teams a clearer way to measure how macro pressure is building across countries, languages, and information sources. Unlike traditional macroeconomic datasets, which are typically based on official releases, forecasts, surveys, or market prices, the Global Macro Sentiment Indices is derived from text. The product uses artificial intelligence, natural language processing, and multilingual news analytics to convert unstructured macro narratives into quantifiable economic sentiment indicators. Each Global Macro Sentiment Indices indicator provides two complementary readings: the economic direction of the macro signal and the tone surrounding it. The product also separates domestic, international, and combined index views, helping users identify when local language reporting diverges from global market perception. This distinction is particularly relevant for investors monitoring emerging markets, cross-border risk, and fast-moving policy environments, where domestic reporting, central bank commentary, fiscal debate, political risk, and foreign exchange pressure can appear before they are visible in international coverage or official macroeconomic releases. The Global Macro Sentiment Indices includes more than 11 years of point-in-time history, enabling users to analyze how macro narratives developed before previous inflation, monetary policy, foreign exchange, and sovereign risk events. Signals update hourly and are designed to support both real-time monitoring and historical research. The product has been developed for a range of institutional use cases, including macro research, systematic strategy development, discretionary market monitoring, portfolio risk analysis, country risk assessment, artificial intelligence model development, alternative data research, and custom index construction. Permutable's Global Macro Sentiment Indices are available immediately to institutional clients through API delivery, Excel integration, enterprise data feeds, historical point-in-time data sets, real-time monitoring, and custom index construction. Charts, methodology details, and global macro sentiment indices case studies across inflation, monetary policy, foreign exchange pressure, and emerging market risk are available on request.